Hey people, what's up? Welcome to the Winging It Podcast live reaction. Jack, man, how you doing?
Hey man, it's a great day to be watching a state of play. Things that are on par with Nintendo Direct. So it's kind of like getting two great events, in 1 year. So looking forward to some fantastic games because we know that's what Sony drops. And this is for the Japanese crowd. So that means everybody that claimed that they left Japan and that Nintendo took over Japan, you're wrong. Like Sony's about to come back and show y'all why they was king. In the land of the sun,
Yeah, I ain't saying none of that. This came about the last minute, bro. I mean, they really yesterday they sent out a thing saying, "Hey, we'll have a state of play for Japan tomorrow." And normally they don't show us the English side this, so I'm wondering why they're doing this. But whatever, it is what it is. We got like 2 minutes, so. I have no idea what they're gonna show. I'm guessing it's gonna be some stuff for the beginning of 2026. I'm guessing, but we'll see.
I don't know because Sony right now is so unpredictable. Like right now, they're on the cusp of the excitement the forced excitement from their fan base for the PlayStation Portal. The best device that's behind me. We at this point they've restated and reiterated that hey, the PS5 is in the middle of its life cycle. So all these little rumors about 2027 and 2020, no, we're gonna push it out even further.
Well, it's a crappy life cycle.
10 years though. They've always done 10 years, so that's why I'm like that makes sense. That actually does make sense.
Nah, I think this is gonna be longer than 10.
Right now they got to get their money. They got to get their money up.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
They got to get their money up. So
I'm all for whatever they got to show. Like I said, when it comes down to all three console makers, like if you get something or if you drop something that I genuinely like, I will go and purchase. Like I have no problem purchasing. It's just PlayStation has always been one of those ones that the potential's been there for me, but the execution's always been bad. We've been on this and I've talked about it ad nauseum. I've bought everything Sony has released this generation, everything minus the PS Portal, and now neither one of those things are in my house because
promptly got rid of them.
Exactly. Like it's just, I have no problem with it because it's like, look, I'll put that money towards something that I will play. It's just I don't know what Sony has to show here. Something tells me this is gonna be very indie focused in a way.
I can believe that.
It's going. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can believe it's because we're at the end of the year. Like, what else you got? Like everybody that already played their hand. So what you gonna do that's gonna be, so great? I don't understand because what he's gonna do is gonna come out the first week of December. Guess what? That's already passed.
Ooh, that's right.
But what do they look like next year, though? That's my thing. Minus Wolverine, what do they look like next year?
We're finna find out.
Look, they about to claim some indies like they first party titles.
That's what they do best.
Like, see this? We put it out. No, you didn't. Yes, we did.
皆さん、おはようございます。ステイトオブプレイ日本をご覧いただきありがとうございます。本日 MC を務めます梶裕貴です。今回はステイトオブプレイの特別編として日本やアジア初のゲームにスポットを当ててお届けします。大人気シリーズの最新作から個性豊かなインディータイトルまで最新情報をたっぷりご紹介します。
Any game that gets announced here won't come stateside until later.
Probably, yeah.
Because I know Capcom did put out another trailer this morning.
We made a promise to solve
Dragon Quest
mysteries, didn't we?
And that's what
that chin is strong, bro.
He looks so
you ain't knocking him out with one punch.
Just don't let him headbutt you. Like, god damn.
Is this 7 or this ain't 8? 7. Okay.
To find my own purpose.
My man compete with Crimson Chin.
I can
Did he prevail?
I like the art style though.
Rule over this realm.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like what they're doing.
I like it.
I gotta give Square Enix props. They some of their remasters have been on point.
Especially the ones they let Team Asano run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I miss Akira Toriyama.
Right.
Man, I miss Akira Toriyama, dude.
My man looks like he is a homeless bum that got picked up along the way.
Hey, it's Ken from Street Fighter 6.
Oh, Kiefer.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Only difference is Ken still got money. Even if he looked like a homeless bum, he's still rich.
Hey, that's the way you do it. Look like you broke but have all the money in the world.
Okay, so that's
according to Street Fighter 6, Ryu is rich too. But we just don't know how to use his money.
オールルックと呼ばれるグラフィック素敵ですね。そして再構築されたシナリオには大人になったキーファがどのような物語が待ち受けているのかお楽しみに。
Answer time.
続いては
Nintendo third party
穏
direct.
やかな気持ちになれる
Oh man, that's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's up, Wilton? What's up, Courtney?
インコンビニワンストアメニーストーリーズはささやかな日常を描く心温まる物語。プレイヤーは小さな町のコンビニ店員となり棚に商品を並べたり顔なじみのお客様を
We need more slice.
しながら選択を
We need more
通じて
slice of life type
物語を紡いでいきます
Yep, this is my type of game.
心地のいい効果音でリラックスガチャやコレクションといった遊び心のある要素で
They
お
put a
楽しみい
gotcha
ただけ
game
ます
inside of.
インコンビニ
Hey.
See?
They was doing well until that point.
4月発売です
I'm having flashbacks of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and me
コ
not
ーヒ
getting
ートーク
Cosmo.
東京は東京の小さなカフェを舞台にしたノベルアドベンチャーゲームプレイヤーはバリスタとなり心温まる一杯を入れて
So they took the concept of coffee talk, or is that coffee talk? Yeah, that's the coffee talk game. Never
雪
mind.
女やカッパなど日本の妖怪の
A
末裔
lot
た
of
ちもカフェを訪れ
games like this are popping up now. Granted,
コー
it's
ヒー
a
トーク東
little
京は
different
2026
in
年
a way.
3月5
They
日
have
発売です
what's the name of that freaking game? And I just started playing it not so long ago. But it just popped up on the Switch too, and it's you running a grocery store. But at the same time, there's some like weird spooky stuff going on in the town as well. So it's like, but it gives more than just I'm working in the store and they're trying to expand it.
様々な社会問題に切り込む人
But
気
there's
の
a lot of
coffee-
grocery store games
ブロ
showing
ー
up.
クンロ
though.
アから
Well,
2作
yeah.
品が登場
But coffee talk is technically you playing an alien entity running a coffee shop.
SNS の暗い影に焦点を当てた一人称視点のホラーゲーム見知らぬ不気味な家で目覚めたアン脱出するため過去のトラウマや亡霊たちに追い詰められながらスマートフォンを駆使して出口を探していきますブロークンロアアンフォローは
Okay, kids, don't do drugs.
1月16日発売ですさらに本日はシリーズ最新作ブロークンロアアセンドを初公開シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバルホラーにクライミング要素が加わりました前作ドントウォッチに引き続き東京が舞台の今作主人公のレンとユイは
I don't-
動画配信サイトでの名
I don't know if I'd be doing
危
that.
険を顧みず東京タワーに挑みます
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and
待ち受けるのは
run amok in the scary place and take pictures of yourself. I'll stay on the ground. I'll be alright.
2026年夏発売予定です
Like they trying to Blair Witch it in Japan.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't know if I want to do that.
October was last month. Y'all a little bit late.
Hey.
That means it's already out.
Oh, Fatal Frame. Team Ninja.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo.
Why does it like the Shadow
Then why are you talking about it, bro?
Why does it like Shadow Tomb from Ocarina of Time?
Capture it with
Because it is inspired by.
Basically.
hurry, leave the village.
But I'm like, if it's so,
Village.
I think if this ritual is so forbidden and you're not supposed to speak about it, why are you speaking about it?
Twins.
Good point.
Where are they?
Hey, bro, don't bring me in your curse. Shit, keep it for yourself.
Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
Nope.
Hell no.
Hell no. This ain't the Hunger Games.
Yeah, damn that.
I do not volunteer, bro. That is tribute.
Oh, they're going 300. Spartan kick you down that hole.
We'll be together forever.
This is Sparta.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake.
I mean, that game did need a remake. I ain't gonna lie.
March 12th. All right, Team Ninja.
But it's gonna be on everything. It ain't just gonna be on PS5.
Oh yeah. I think developers are starting to understand we can't do
ディレ
that.
クターの柴田さんにお越しいただきました。柴田さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
2003年に発売されたゼロ赤い蝶が今回待望のリメイクということなんですけれども、トレーラーを拝見して、
Yes, we're taking from Treehouse Live.
さらにパワーアップしていたように感じるんですが、そちら何か秘密はあるんでしょうか。
はい、ありがとうございます。まあ、光と影ですね。まあ、ホラーにって重要なところについてはすごくこだわってライティングして、見えるところと見えないところのバランスを追求しています。またそのキャラクターの肌の質感、透明感とか、まあ、服のこのものの感じですよね、をリアルに表現しました。チーム忍者のアクションディレクターも参加していますので、バトルも楽しんでいただきたいです。幽霊がだんだん怖いものが近づいてくるのをじっくり見ながら、ギリギリで撮影するっていう、まあ、怖さ、まあ、ゲームシステムは、いいところはまあ踏襲しながら、実際のカメラのような、まあ、ズームだったり、ピントだったりという新しい要素を追加しました。またこのフィルター、まあ、カメラのフィルターがあると思います。それを追加すると、まあ、見え方が変わっていってですね、
No.
音量に対してさまざまな効果があります。まあ、戦闘でも、探索でも、特徴的な効果があります。
The assist trophy's got to be a lady, Demoscure. She's got to be the one in.
早くプレイしたいです。さあ、本日は発売日の
that would break the
解
internet.
禁という嬉しいニュースがありましたが、他にも新情報をご用意いただいたんですよね。
はい。実はデジタルデラックスエディションも発売に決定しました。こちらにはデジタルアートブックや
That's something people really actually do want.
本日初披露となります。
Even though it's only digital.
本日から予約受付もスタートします。予約特典も各種ご用意しておりますので、皆さんぜひチェックしてみてください。
いや、発売が待ち遠しいですね。皆さん本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございました。ゼロ赤い蝶リメイクは2026年3月12日発売予定です。
Like these are the type of announcements I feel like you make before Halloween.
Basically, yeah.
そして光栄テクモゲームズからもう一つ発表があります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Well, maybe they were planning to and just something delayed the video because you got that release date was before them.
Hey, Omega Force.
Before me.
Are you ready to talk bad about them?
Yep, let's do it.
I mean, here's the broken game anyway. So we already know this one's broken because it's already out.
Look, man, all I need my nostalgic glitches.
Yeah.
Look,
okay.
Listen. Age of Imprisonment was developed by somebody else, so this we can confidently say we'll have some glitching and some pausing and stuttering.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's already there. The PC version ran like dog water. I don't know what's going on. And now they got DLC. Fix that game first, then drop the DLC. How about that?
The yellow turban.
Oh no, this is January.
But here's
major
the thing,
DLC
too.
January.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If they do move from their own engine, I bet money they would just go straight to Unreal.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Because it's the one that's already got most of the stuff built into it they would use.
ではグランツーリスモシリーズの生みの親山内和則さんからグランツーリスモ7の大型アップデートスペック3が年末に配信されると発表がありました。本日は山内さんから追加のお知らせが届いています。早速
Even if you had time, you would still get in it and say, you know what, why am I here? Like I played it with the ultimate experience, like VR headset, racing chair. Like I wasn't just sitting in a regular chair. I had a racing chair with steering wheel and a gear shift, and still was like, I think sometimes we forget like you can have simulators that get very close to realism, but then I think at some point in time, like the game aspect needs to be there too. And I think this misses that completely because me having to actually like pay for cars and all these other extra like little microtransaction things that happen in this game is crazy.
I think what really messed them up is once they got past the third game, they lost having both the simulation and the arcade mode.
That's right.
Yeah. You remember they had both of them before because Gran Turismo 1 and 2 had 2 separate discs.
Yep.
For different modes.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's where Forza wins because I'll be honest with you, I doubt Forza Motorsports is doing anything crazy. Like Forza Horizon is the big dog. It's a goal.
ありがとうございました。
山内和則さん、ありがとうございました。グランツーリスモ
Makes you wonder how many PlayStation fans are going to buy Forza instead of Gran Turismo when it gets over PlayStation.
Oh, they already are. This is already there. Like, what do you mean, like Motorsport or Horizon?
I was thinking Motorsport because I was pretty sure, or was the Horizon was the one that they waiting on. Yeah, I thought Motorsport was the one that was coming.
Yeah, Motorsport's the one that's coming, but Horizon's already there. They already ate that game up. So that's why I was like, that's why I'm like, okay. Motorsport, I don't know. I don't know too many people that is, like you said, gearheads like that.
I mean, but you gotta think about all the people that crapped all over Forza from the PlayStation fan base when Gran Turismo came out the last time.
Yeah.
Now y'all buying it.
Yeah, it was at the top of Sony's charts for a while.
Out here supporting the enemy. Good job, y'all.
Yeah. It's rated 4.1 stars with 37,000 ratings on the Sony site. Same series they've always dogged on.
あなたと共にあるならこの
I don't think this one coming over here.
惜しくはございません。
2026年5月28日発売です。愛ソムニウムファイルシリーズ最新作。伊達要は眠らない From 愛ソムニウムファイルがプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4に登場。特殊捜査官伊達要と彼の左目に埋め込まれた AI 相棒がさらわれたネットアイドルイリスの行方を追います。調査を進める捜査パート、真相心理を探るソムニウムパート、そして新たに追加された脱出パート、3つのパートを行き交い事件の真相に迫ります。プレイステーション5向けに進化したグラフィックで緊迫した物語が展開されます。伊達要は眠らない From I ソムニウムファイルは2026年2月26日発売です。あの伝説のゲームが20年ぶりにプレイステーションに帰ってきます。日本ゲーム大賞2025優秀賞も受賞した首都高バトルがついに復活。
We getting a lot of good races too with this one, and then also I think it's called Screamer. It's getting ready to drop. Like they're like that arcade style street racer that we haven't had in a while.
So I need to get my Fast and Furious check because it's all about.
Oh yeah, or you can get that or you can get that Cruise and Blast spin off of Fast and the Furious.
February 26th. Okay, it's another February game.
Yeah.
パズル、RPG、推理アドベンチャー、そしてレースゲームまでバリエーションが豊かでしたね。さて、ここからはバンダイナムコエンターテインメントから DLC のお知らせです。塊魂シリーズ最新作ワンスアポンは塊魂に2つの新 DLC が登場。
I don't know either. I've never been into this. It don't make sense to me. It just never made sense to me.
Like I remember people going crazy over it in the PS2 days, and I just never played it. So now they have it on the Switch. I bought it, and I'm like, what was the hype for this game?
I've never understood it.
最高のビートと新しいスタイルで今年を締めくくろう。
Hey, my boy, that DLC dropping that I'm not paying for.
ワールド2リパックに登場します。 ソニックならではのスピ
Yeah,
ー
you
ド
remember
感が
they
味わえる
announced
新
that
ステージが
they have a
お
crossover.
なじみの
Yeah.
ギミックやキャラクターも登場します。さらにボス戦では
Okay,
ド
that's
クター・エ
just
ッグマン
weird.
との戦いが待ち受けます。バックマンワールド
weird.
2
Okay, this ain't me.
Oh, okay.
Nah, this is them. Refresh. Let's see what's happening. All right. Yeah,
先
that's
月
weird.
プレイステーション5で発売されたデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャー
Digimon
シーズン
Story.
パスの DLC
Okay, what the hell?
第1弾
Oh,
追加デジモン&エピソードパック
hey man, you know what? Y'all my damn nerves. Hold on. Oh, you know what?
1アル
Let
タネ
me
イトディ
turn
メン
this
ション
down
が
for
4K.
つい
4K.
に登場
Yeah,
Hey, you out here trying to be fancy.
に登場
there we go.
新たに追加される個性豊かな5体のデジモンと
My bad, Pete.
とある人
That
物
was
た
on
ちを
me.
巡る物語が
Hey, trying to be
展開
better
し
than
ます。
everybody else.
その思いに
No, I forgot I had. I
俺
was
たちも
testing something last night and forgot I had.
DLC 第1弾
Going straight to
追加デ
4K.
ジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションはこの冬配信です。今年8月に発売されたスーパーロボット対戦 Y から
Hey,
DLC が
when
登
y'all
場しま
come
す。
down on the price of that game,
DLC1
I'll
で
try it
は
out.
銀河旋風ブライナ
Yeah,
ー
basically.
ザ・ビッグオ
And
ー
then come down on
Hey,
the
there we
DLC
go.
too.
仮面ライダースカルの肖像の3作品が収
I
録
used to love this anime.
3作品に
Back
関わ
in
る
2009.
追加エリアミッションや
Oh
追
yeah,
加プレイ
yeah.
ヤブル機体が楽しめます。スーパーロ
You're
ボット
getting
対
ready
戦
to
Y
watch Big O.
DLC1 は11月21日配信です。
I think Tanami would be great if it came out now too.
Well, if it went back to actually showing anime all afternoon like it's supposed to,
Yeah.
instead of like only on Saturday from 12 to 5, midnight to 5 a.m.
今何か聞こえませんでした？全国のハンターの皆さんに朗報です。モンスターハンターワイルズ無料タイトルアップデート第4弾の配信日が12月16日に決定しました。このアップデートでは巨撃竜ゴグマジオスが登場予定です。さらにエンドコンテンツの拡充や季節イベント交わりの催事も予定しています。12月16日から
They got Godzilla and Monster Hunter now.
Oh, Lord. I don't think y'all want Godzilla. Y'all want that day of them problems.
続いてはソニックレーシングクロスワールドからのアップデート情報です。
I was surprised at what that game looks like and runs for the Switch 2 version. Thoroughly surprised.
Well, that's what people saying. Like, you might as well just wait for the Switch 2 version. That's why I don't understand why they do. Okay, whatever.
Like I said, I plan to cop it because it's what December 10th or something like that.
Yeah,
be dropping or 4th, 1 to 2. I just don't know if I'm gonna do all that damn DLC. But other than that, I mean, it's another type of racing game it's more in the traditional sense than race. I mean, riders and
11月20日に配信です。
That makes sense, yeah.
続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャーネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース。新トレーラーの公開とさらに発売日もついに解禁です。
Pocket Pair. Gotta love Pocket Pair.
Never grave. Let me guess, this is roguelike.
Of course. That roguelikes are starting to become like military shooters, bro. Like, Steve, to calm down.
Just getting killed already. I'm like, okay.
Okay. So she just laid out on the ground. What happened to her body?
Ow, ow, ow.
I look at certain games, and like I said, they're kind of hard to judge up front, but I feel like they would be monsters in like the sixth or seventh generation. But nowadays, it's kind of like, cool.
Well, if it was like an actual, if it wasn't a roguelike and just like a regular like action adventure or like beat 'em up or something like that, like I would love to play Hades if it was like a side scrolling beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm. Like as enticing as it is to play, I'm just like, I'm cool.
It just gets tiring after a while because it's like, okay, I'm tired of getting killed and having to start all the way over.
Exactly.
Like
get good.
Kind of tiring.
get good.
I mean, you get good as you want to get. You still gonna get tired after a while. You still gonna get tired after a while. So.
ネバーグレーブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース開発責任者酒井康臣さんにお越しいただきました。
Never
よろ
grave.
しくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
酒井さん、トレーラーではゴーレムのような敵と戦っていたシーンがとても印象的だったんですけど、そのボス戦の魅力、そして他にどんなボスが登場するのか教えていただけますか？
はい。レーザー攻撃を繰り出していた巨大なゴーレムは最初のダンジョン遺跡のボスです。本作のボスはそれぞれ独自の攻撃パターンや特殊なギミックを持っていて、一筋
I would be the one convincing family members to play this with me just to see them rage out.
風を使ったり、ドラゴンのボスは
That's
溶岩
evil.
を
All right.
マリオネットのボスは
Gameplay wise, my
レー
people
ザー
Look.
に玉を使います。
Look, I trick people into playing Contra with me. What do you think I won't do?
Okay.
So you don't really care about them. Yeah.
Oh, I do to an extent.
酒井さん、スタジオにお越しくださりありがとうございました。
That cat looked a little too happy.
お前が今いるこの場所は世界で唯一 DBS を搭載した実験室。
Dragon Ball Super?
DBS 起動時
My bad.
アバターとは可能性の中からサルベージしたデータを元に構築した
I would have assumed dynamic boost system or some sort, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh man, it's
Guilty
Dragon
Gear.
Ball. Yeah.
Guilty Gear side scroller.
I mean, they attempted it before.
This ain't Guilty Gear. This is the other one. This
Blaze Blue.
Yeah, Blaze Blue.
So is it Blaze or Blaz Blue? I've heard it.
Blaze.
Oh, okay.
Blaze Blue.
It's Blaze Blue. If anybody's saying Blaz, they got a problem.
Yeah.
I've always said Blaze Blue, and I heard somebody the other day was like Blaz Blue. I'm like, what the hell is a Blaz Blue?
Like, no, it's Blaze. Just because the E ain't there don't mean you don't pronounce it right.
Is this like a beat 'em up?
I don't even know.
It's more like a Metroidvania. I'm assuming just close quarters.
That's interesting. That hey, I might pick this up then.
一体何？
If it comes over.
Yeah, but I'll say
it will. It will.
On sale February 12th. Blaze Blue.
I mean, what happened to Entropy Effect? What happened to the first one? Like you don't just go to X, man. What the hell happened to the first one?
Or the first 9.
どんどん行きましょう。続いて冒険心をくすぐるラインナップを一挙にご紹介です。
Like I need an explanation.
呪われた魔王デイモンと人間の子供が織りなす心温まる冒険活劇
Damon and Baby.
I don't know if I like that. That's a little bit suspect. I don't know about that one.
I mean, I like the play style.
広大なステージを攻略しましょう。
Like a lone wolf and cub thing?
バラエティ豊かな敵やギミック
That whole naming convention is
ショ
horrible.
ットガンなど展開の武器を使って
These ain't machine.
魔王が赤ん坊を背負いながら戦い、その絆が深まっていく物語の大きな見どころ
So this is bullet hell, basically.
壮大な冒険の幕が上がります。デーモン&ベイビーはプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で
So I'm guessing Baby's a little gangster then.
I mean, he's shooting everybody, alright.
ディスガイアシリーズのスタッフが手掛ける完全新作 3D アクション RPG 狂乱魔界ズム。主人公は倒した敵を銃魔として従え共に戦うことができます。強靭なドラゴンや妖艶なサキバスなど銃魔の種類は全部
Let's say this said this guy, didn't it?
一緒に戦わせるのはもちろん武器に変えて強力な
I
技を
mean,
放つこと
I'm
も
glad
可
to
能
see
で
them
す。
doing something different with it
全ての
then.
力を使い
Because
こな
this
し
guy has kind of
裏
been
切
the
り者から
same
大
since
切
its
なクリーン
inception.
を取り戻しましょ
It
う。
ain't being too different
狂
though.
乱魔界ズムは2026年
Well, it looks like the grid is going. It looks like it's a straight up action adventure.
Yeah, I wonder if you can still get up to level 999 though.
運命のトリガーは
Oh gosh.
Hey, I remember this one.
Is this game that kind of copied everything?
Basically,
As far as like Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto and Spider-Man and Uncharted.
Yeah.
They just made an anime about it.
They just threw everything together and said, let's have at it.
ビビが参戦します。
I
actually want to play that. To be honest.
機械エンジニアの
Oh!
それぞれの個性的な能力を駆使してライバルを打ち破りましょう。さらに待望の新
Ooh, man.
Like an anime hero shooter or something?
複雑な地形、
It was in an open world. Like, this thing claiming too many titles.
And Fortnite?
Said we're gonna be a battle royal hero shooter / open world action adventure
with some Tetris.
Third person shooter title. God damn. Like, bruh, how much stuff are you doing?
両員の声を担当しています。他にも魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいしていますので、ぜひプレイしてみてくださいね。次はスクエアエニックスの大人気シリーズ最新作。
This is kind of like
オクトパストラベラーゼロに関
everything
する
that
発
the
表です。
main, at least I could say the U.S. crowd for Sony threw away.
Basically, yeah.
So it's like, like is this?
No wonder they
them
said
trying to
Japan.
redeem
Yeah. I mean, well, I kind of figured they were going to show this because this comes out, what, December 4th? Yeah. I'm like, you got to do something. So, I might boot up I'd better travel 2 and try to go at it again. I like 2.
You're finally awake.
If you can best me in battle, my technique shall be yours. Oh, Scarlet Flame!
If I can beat you in a fight, why do I need your technique?
Yeah, why do I need it? Unless your technique is healing, I don't need it.
Or you trying to tell me you gonna fight me at your weakest and I gotta fight back? Yeah, nah.
I like how you got blood already on the sword. Kind of like that.
Why, I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love. To
You know what?
Did she just shank that dude?
Power and the fear it induces is the only thing that can control people. You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will see you punished with my own 2 hands.
Okay.
After losing the town, I finally
Somebody a little too into their job.
Yeah, a little bit too happy.
To rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
You said it. I'm ready when you are. Fame is nothing more than pretense. Will you continue to grip the blade of revenge, consumed
Is he
by
choking at you?
hatred?
What? Hold on, man.
Let the finale begin.
That dude straight up started choking her.
This is 16-bit Game of Thrones.
Apparently.
Demo is already out.
I guess for Japan.
そしてなんと本日から体験版の配信を開始します。
Why zero
体験版
though?
はゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます。体験版でプレイした内容
They
は
said we didn't tell you enough of the
引き継ぎが
backstory.
可能です。主人公のキャラクターメイクや序盤のストーリーをお楽しみください。
It's like we didn't tell you enough backstory, so here's the zero episode.
ファイティングソウルズプロデューサーの山中さん、アートディレクターの黒坂さんにお越しいただきました。お二人ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いいたします。
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはどんな思いを込めて制作されたのか、それからファンの皆さんにはどんな体験を味わってほしいと考えていらっしゃるのかお話しいただけますでしょうか。
はい、このタイトル、日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれて、アメリカで育ってきた、今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね、我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して、日本人らしく、アークシステムワークスらしく、出力していくかというところを非常にテーマで、大きなテーマとして掲げています。その新しいマーベル、日米のカルチャーが融合したマーベルというのをファンの方にぜひ楽しんでいただきたいなと思ってます。
これは続報がますます楽しみですね。
Said Capcom ain't do it, so we gonna get y'all to do it.
プレイステーション5で第2回目のクローズドベータを実施させていただきます。12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CD クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えて、スパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがプレイアブルとなっております。本日はですね、
2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね、予告トレーラーを持ってきました。こちらをご覧ください。
And thus was the death of Marvel vs. Capcom.
But I don't think they do themselves any service by seem like they're focusing on one console. Like
they're not doing themselves any favors. They're really not.
Because we already seen how this can go real bad by doing that crap. But hey, look,
I got a feeling this is going to be like a timed exclusive or something. Probably.
I don't even think it's going to be exclusive. I do not even think it's going to be exclusive. I just think that Sony's got the push for advertising.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because we've seen too many times how this goes horribly bad. And Arc System Works doesn't tend to try to put their stuff on one system.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to make money.
Yeah, if you're a third party, yeah, that's your best bet. If you a first party, yeah, no, not at all. But third party, yeah. Well, unless you're Microsoft and Sony, I guess.
ワクワクさせられましたね。どんな展開になるのか期待です。トレーラーに映っていたのって X マンションのステージですよね。こちらは新しい
People would tell me I'm anti-consumer because I wish that the consoles kept their exclusives.
X マンションステージ。
I hate people say that because they don't be knowing what they be talking about when they say that.
Oh, they know what they're talking about. They just telling you, hey, I don't want to buy anything else. I want everything to come with what I already got. That's all they're trying to tell you.
That's why this damn industry dying as it is. I can't play everything in one location, then y'all fucked me over. No, I didn't.
I shouldn't have to buy the system to play this game. It should be where I want to play it at.
Well, too bad.
How things work. I don't go to I don't go to Ford and get pissed off at them for not being like a Honda Civic. It's just like I don't know. I gotta go and get the Civic from Honda.
Hey, look. You want to watch all those Netflix series on Hulu? Go ahead.
That's not gonna happen.
ですね、今回ちょっと若い方のゴーストライダーを出したいというちょっと事情がありまして、出したかったっていう事情がありまして。
Hey, go on in there, go on to Burger King and get you a Big Mac, bro.
But it's not the same thing. Yes, it is.
声優としてユニバースにも
It's literally the same thing.
I don't complain that Walmart doesn't do BOGOs like Publix.
最後に世界中のファンの皆さんに向けてメ
Sorry,
ッセージをお願いします。
what it is.
このゲーム、皆さんの
Why else would you come to me?
元にもっともっといいゲームにしていきたいと思っていますの
If we
で、
didn't have
ぜひ第2
exclusives
回クローズドベータテストに
and
もご参加いた
Nintendo
だきま
decided to
して、
stay in that
皆
rat
さ
race
んが
of
感
like
じたこと、ご意見、ご
high
要望を
spec
ですね、いた
performance,
だければ
whatever.
と
Why
思い
would
ま
you
す。
even be enticed of a PlayStation
本番目
or
と
an
アネ
Xbox?
コミが融合したマーベルの独特のアー
That
ト
would be
表
a
現を
point.
ぜひプレイして楽しんで
That
く
would
ださい。
literally be no point.
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, what? You don't like options?
Right, because that's what I was told that we need options when it comes down to in-game stuff. But I guess when it comes down to buying games, we just need one selection.
Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms.
People are weird, bro. Like I'm starting to learn every day why like our education level drops. It seems like on an annual basis.
Elden Ring Night Rain.
This looks very alpha or beta, excuse me.
Man, you gotta love those PS3 graphics.
Hey.
I mean, that's how everybody else said, right?
Hey. No, they go to PS2. They always got to go.
Oh, yeah,
they always got to be
PS2.
extreme.
Yeah, they gotta make it weird. PS2 graphics, my bad.
Okay, people that say that, just letting everybody know they only play PS2 as emulation.
It's an interesting creature design.
Man, look at these PS2 graphics. What advanced PS2 did you have?
Yeah.
Like you had a future-proof PS2. Why did you get rid of it?
Right. Obviously, we weren't playing the same things.
Like I remember all the graininess on my screen. I don't know about you.
Forsaken Hollows. All right.
That's a good name though. I ain't gonna lie. That is a good name.
It is.
And that's in December too. I guess Jeff is going to forget it's a game. It's a thing and not nominated this year.
Oh, it's getting nominated.
You'll be underestimating Jeff, boy. He can pull some stuff off.
It's nominated for Game of the Year, even though it's DLC. You can't play without the game.
I love how they're showing Astro, the game that people refuse to buy.
They brag about it, but they won't buy it. But the second it comes to Switch 2, people will buy it. Why would that game go to Nintendo Switch 2?Hy are Sony games going to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 anyway? It's a celebration of Sony's history, but half of that history is Nintendo's history too.
Yeah, essentially.
ファミリーアップを通じたスマホでの体験など、いつでもどこでもフレンドやコンテンツに簡単にアクセスできます。また PS5 においては数千の PS4 向けのゲームも遊ぶことができ、過去にご購入いただいたゲームに加え PS4 向けにしか発売されなかったゲームも遊べます。たくさんの方々にリビングルームの大きなテレビで PS5 をお使いいただいておりますが、
Yes, Sony, you caught up and did the thing I told you to do 2 years ago.
リビングルームを超えて PS5 を楽しめ
It
るよう
took
な
time, all right?
差し上げております。
Took time. They had to wait until the
そし
infrastructure
て本
got right.
日、ゲーミングモニターを日本と米国で発売することを発表します。
Look, like I said, I've always told people
鮮やかな映像に加
when
え
it comes down to remote play is a great idea. As far as cloud gaming, I watched a video the other day where they were testing out NVIDIA's GeForce Now. And of course, they had to do like the ultimate because, you know, the ultimate gives you the highest and the most time. I think that's going to always be a problem with cloud gaming, at least from GeForce's standpoint or NVIDIA standpoint, because there's a time limit. Like the most you can play is 8 hours. So it's like if I ever get into a game session and I'm like, okay, I still want to keep going, I gotta stop because there's a time limit. But I don't know, like I don't trust the people that are reporting that the PS Portal's cloud streaming is great right now because they all have PlayStation profile pics and they're also PlayStation content creators. So I want to see some non-biased person say, you know what, this is solid, but this is worth the pick. Because I got fiber internet and I also got a Wi-Fi mesh system, so I know it would work fantastic in my house. But
I mean,
seriously,
I've seen a couple of people that I know are not specifically Sony head say is good and it works for the most part.
Right.
But I still think about the fact that it's going to have some form of latency, and that's what you have to work around.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty much anything.
Their lineup is pretty well. The games that you should pay attention to are pretty decent because they got a lot of fluff on there. Because I mean, I didn't know Expedition 33 was on there, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty dope. And then also Helldivers 2. It's like 2 games that got a lot of attention this past year.
I think the only problem that they have with this setup at the moment is that it's for the highest tier.
Yep.
And if you don't have the highest tier, you can't use that service.
Yeah.
Even with games you already own that are available to use it.
That's the crazy part. Like, because I didn't know that until I looked into it. I'm like, so I still got to buy the game, and I'm just using like your specs to play it. And like, yeah, I'm like, okay.
Well, some of the games that you own can be played through it. Some of them.
Yeah, so my library was like one game.
But it's like, okay, you're making it obtrusive on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this wasn't too bad.
Man, most of the stuff we already knew about.
Yeah.
You know, some DLC for things that we already have. Yeah. This was for the Japanese crowd for sure.
Yeah.
Only y'all gonna return the Animal Crossing character now?
Probably not. Probably not.
That was a rental from Nintendo.
I don't see them doing that, but yeah, I don't ever see them doing that, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why we needed to have one, but all right. I don't know why we need to have I don't know why we needed a presentation for that, but okay. I mean, it was interesting.
That it was.
It was interesting. I think a lot of that is coming over though. I don't think none of that's staying in Japan only. Right now they gotta hit as many marks as they can to try to recoup some money. So
the majority of that's coming over here.
Yeah, you can't afford to, because like even with that racing game, there's no way that they are releasing the same year as Screamer, and Screamer's coming to everything except for the Switch.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that you're fighting a losing battle at that point if you stay exclusive. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like this, all of this stuff that we saw, like I said, majority of it we already knew existed. So it was more of updates and DLC. And then for the things we didn't know about, like I said, I like the store manager game, whatever that was called, like the grocery store game.
Oh yeah, that little slice of life game.
Yeah, and then I like the game that they showed too, because once again, we are very naked in the arcade racing space. Like the arcade racing space is Forza Horizon, and that is it. So, and I mean, like as far as like street cars, I don't ever take like kart racers as far as Mario, Sonic, and Garfield and Kirby and all them. But I'm talk about the Need for Speeds of the world and the Midnight Clubs and things like that.
Burnouts and all them.
Burnouts, yeah. So I mean, we were very slim in that department, and it kind of just faded out after the PS2. They tried to stay around in the PS3 era, and it kind of just died there too. So it's nice to see, at least the Asian and Japanese crowd taking and still showing interest in those type of games, and seem to be the forefront leaders in trying to bring those games back. But outside of that, I mean, this show was for somebody. Was it for me? No, it really wasn't. But Sony's still the best. If you don't have one, then something's wrong. You're missing out on the best generation, the best 9th generation that we currently have. And then if you don't have a Pro, then you're really missing out.
I'll keep missing out then.
This is too easy, man. I love doing this. I got
my checking account is connected to my savings account, and
right. Even if I had the money, I'm like, where's the benefit? But all in all seriousness, though, like this, I loved seeing like the Japanese focus, because I mean, right now we see Sony really doesn't seem to care, per se. At least that's what they're showcasing. It seems like they're more Western focused now. So to kind of see this happening, maybe it continues. I don't know how deep they plan to go down as well. But if they keep pushing, then by all means, you don't need what was it? Japan Studios.
Yeah.
You didn't need them to be your sole developer, but they were a big proponent of it. But you got enough studios to make that happen, to get something that the Japanese crowd loves. And we already know they have their things that they care about. So it's not like you got to try and go fish and figure that out. Just sure. Make it and make it well. So for that crowd, I'm happy for them. I don't know if they liked it because I'm not there. But ultimately, like I said, this wasn't for me.
Yeah. All right, Andre, what about you, man?
I mean, for me, I think I agree with liking that slice of life game, because that's like the most interesting thing that they showed.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was a bad showcase. I just don't think it provided a lot of new stuff for anybody. So like if you've been behind the scenes checking in on all this stuff already, you know about the majority of it. So it's not like it's something surprising. But it wasn't a bad showcase. And I do appreciate that they did do some developer talking and intermittently splicing it in, because that's something we don't see very often, and that's something I think that they should do more of. So, all in all, I think it was a decent show. I give it a B. It was a decent show. It wasn't the best, but it was far from the worst. It was far from the worst thing Sony has ever put out.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true. So yeah, I mean, neither here nor there. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens at the beginning of next year. T-Vi, yes, I did hear that about them saying they're halfway through the cycle. But you got to remember, a lot of the PlayStation stuff has been 10 years plus.
Yeah.
So they're not lying when they say that. I know it's kind of hard to think that, but you got to remember, like, they supported PS2 up until like 2013.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing people forget. Like, they're not talking about, oh, we're gonna do 10 and then we'll drop the new one. The new one may already be out. It's just we're still supporting this
They're
one.
still gonna be supporting it. Yeah. So I mean, it's 2025 and they're still putting PS4 games out.
Yeah.
So they do this all the time. So that's why, like, I know some people's clutching their pearls. I'm like, why y'all doing this? I'm like, bro, they always do this. Like,
they've been doing that since PS1 and PS2.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't even know why they shouldn't even had to come out and say it. To be honest, they shouldn't have had to.
That has been their pattern. That has been their pattern. The only thing I think is a little bit different is that I think that they're going to extend the PS5's usage a little bit longer, like they're doing with the PS4 right now. They're going to extend the PS5. There's no way that they're going to let that sit there on the market and not make viable money off of it with their install base.
Yeah, you can't. It's the same thing that happened with the PS4. I was like, dude, y'all gonna let 20 million people just sit? No, y'all not gonna do that.
Well, that's another question too, and that was something I'm surprised we didn't get from their numbers they did this week. What is the conversion rate right now? Like, they're still supporting the PS4. Like, I think their last couple of games have not been on PS4.
Yeah.
If like one or two of them. So Yotai's not on PS4. And then what was their last game? It's been that damn long. I think Spider-Man 2 wasn't on there.
It wasn't. It was Miles Morales.
Spider-Man 2 wasn't.
Yeah, Miles Morales was on there.
Yeah.
But not.
So you got two very heavy hitting games that didn't go over, but nonetheless, I mean, the support is still there for sure. But my thing is, they didn't say anything about the conversion rate. So when I think about Nintendo, when they just recently did their numbers, they were like, hey, 80% of the Switch One base, were like, or 80% of the Switch 2 base were like 8 Switch One holders. And then they had like a teen percentage of those that didn't have a Switch One at all. Like, they were new to it. I'm surprised Sony has yet to give us those numbers of like how many people carried over from 4 to 5. Because I know they were having a hard time with that transition.
Yeah. They were, yeah.
Because I mean, really, it's like we talk about all the time. Graphics are only going to get you so far.
True.
But if you're like you said, you're not going to alienate 100+ million people out the gate. Like, at most, I think the most we've seen is like 3 years support for a developer. And then they'll finally move over, not to, and that doesn't count third-party developers, because, Ubisoft will hold down Just Dance for as long as they possibly can. And then 2K will do the same thing with the NBA series. But when it comes down to like the main developer being Sony, Xbox, or Nintendo, it's usually 3 years. But PS4 has been around for a minute, even to the point to where their fan base has stopped using the complaint of the PS4 is holding back the PS5. So it's been that long, enough to get them to shut up and stop spewing that same stupidity. But
that should have never been a complaint in the first place.
It should have never been that.
It shouldn't have been that.
Now it's transferred over to the Switch 2. It's like, oh, Donkey Kong could have been better if it never started on the Switch 1. Like, that's not how that worked, but sure. But all in all, I mean, so I don't know. Like, they're halfway through. Cool. I would just like to see a lot more. Unfortunately, right now, all I can look forward to is Wolverine. And even then, I'm not looking forward to that, because we just got 3 Spider-Mans that Wolverine kind of looks similar to. Just, I got blades in my hands and I'm cutting and like destroying people at that
I
point.
mean, because like I said, when I first saw it, I'm like, dude, this is the same thing they did on the other Wolverine game they did. When like people were like, oh man, I'm like, dude, they did this before already. Like there's already been a game where you dismembered pretty much everybody. So and then this one is basically the Reavers, which means they have cyborgs, so you're not really going to see like the full gore that was in the other game. So
Right.
It is what it is, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic. Let's see how this pans out. I did expect to see more of next year because I think the furthest out we had is March or February.
Yeah, February I think it was because that was the Dragon Quest.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was my thing because honestly, for what Nintendo, not to compare, but Nintendo they got it out there pretty far into next year. So it's like because we still don't even have a date on what Rhythm Heaven or Tamagotchi at this point. And I know like what not Fire Emblem, but Monster Hunter Stories is going to be in March, but that comes out on multiple platforms. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to see their future and what they were going to do. I know it was never anything PSVR related. They buried that a while ago.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a part of their presentations moving forward. I don't think. Like honestly, I don't believe so. But I'm always interested to see what Sony does and what they come up with. Now, do y'all think they'll ever hint at this handheld anytime soon?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not till summer. At the earliest, I don't think it's till summer.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because I mean, if it's going to be what people keep alluding it to be, and that is similar to what Xbox did with the ROG Ally being like a PC / PlayStation, I'll be thoroughly surprised to see how that fan base reacts to that.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
Because that's what it keeps leaning towards. And the leaks recently don't help with this new cross-buy logo that's out there for PS5 and PC. So I don't know. I don't know, but that's gonna be hilarious if that happens.
Look, Sony is in the business of making money. That's what they're gonna do.
And they should. They should be.
They should. I mean, well, they need to because they had to sell out a lot of stuff. So they got a lot of stuff they got to pay. So it is what it is. But all right, peeps, that's gonna do it for this one. Tomorrow they're supposed to be showing the teaser trailer for Super Mario Galaxy. So the movie, not the game, the movie.
Had to clarify.
Yeah, had to clarify there. But since it's gonna be at like 9 a.m, ain't no point in doing live reaction because people are gonna be showing that all over Twitter and every other social media thing as soon as it drops. So it ain't gonna be. We'll talk about that one on Sunday. So yeah, that's about because there really ain't no point to trying to do that. Thank you everybody that showed up for the chat. We appreciate you. Do I have anything else? I did drop Boss Battle this morning, so check it out when you have a chance. For the Gleeok fight, the Frost Gleeok fight in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So check that out when you have a chance. And I think that's gonna be it. We will see you guys Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, people.
Peace.
Peace, everybody.